Want to get in a fist fight?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Let's get in a fist fight. Oh no. No, maybe I shouldn't. It's giving me the red skull.
Red, I see.
So I thought, okay, I guess again, not having played this for a while, I'm guessing that the red is really red then, because this was a quest that was, orange.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, fine. I guess we don't have much of a choice then.
Yeah. I was going to say maybe try one of the other opponents. I seem to recall they're all kind of different levels, but...
Well, let's try that. See if that works. Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well.
Doesn't change anything. That's fine. We'll just go back to the main quest for a little while then. Oh, there we go. Damn it, Geralt. You know what? Actually, let's see if there's any quests on this notice board over here that might be, remotely near my level.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice, wouldn't
some
you think?
Unsettling weather.
I like it. I digs. You notice that chicken is like the best food for you?
Well, yeah.
Roasted chicken.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, and grilled pork is good too.
Pork, yeah, I dig pork.
But see, I have one of the special abilities you can get is that if you eat food, it continues. Its effects last for like 30 minutes.
Oh wow!
So you're gonna constantly be gaining health for the next 30 minutes.
Oh dear.
Dear. You're right. This is rather unsettling weather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know everyone who's played this game has done this. You end up following the wrong marker. That's what I just did. Oh wow, the lightning was awesome right there. Oh, Cunny of the Goose. Yep, and no actual quests. I hate that. Alright, so there's a fast travel over here though. Alright, well, it's not much, but it's something. We'll go to the Rosemary and Thyme and do some main quest stuff. But not the, we'll go to the Rosemary and Thyme, but not the Parsley and Sage.
No. That's the Reject Tavern on the other side of town.
Yeah. Oh, didn't realize I hadn't gotten this, oh, no, wrong button. I was trying to ignite, because... There, I feel better now. now that the ones on both sides of the street are ignited, I feel better.
These things are important.
Satisfied my OCD. Okay. Why is there this just floating in midair?
Whoops.
Oh, I can just walk right through it too. That's
cool.
Nice. Well, I thought there was a back door. Oh well, I guess there isn't.
I'll never come back, you stinking scadges.
Oh, one of our favorite characters.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Everyone loves Zoltan.
Yeah. How could he not?
You're out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
Our home? Uh-oh.
All right. Time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
We can't kill him!
Jeebus! I got hit twice,
Wow.
and they're not even my level. That was... I guess maybe I should just draw my sword. Well, Zoltan's drawing his axe.
Yeah.
And we wait. Okay, there we go.
Flay you like a dog. Keep it together, lads. Gotta get around him.
Ow.
Come on.
Oh, come on. I blocked that shit. But as you see, I am constantly gaining health.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I'm really going to be constantly gaining health.
Reminds me of a piece of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Virgin.
I have no idea what anybody was saying because I'm too busy hitting people.
That's it, you're in.
Time to end this.
Alright, only one more to go. There we go. Don't know why that has to be so hard, but that's probably because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty.
Now we
Yeah.
can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Where's
Hey,
the
Zoltan.
vodka?
You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing.
The game
in
forgot to
just-
stop the fighting music.
Yes.
So you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your
Oh,
guts to
now
me
they're doing the pleasant music.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm looking for Ciri.
of course
I
you
know
are.
she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7?
Forever.
What'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple
How'd you
times.
guess?
Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Yeah, the problem is probably Dandelion.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up.
No,
As
you
for
didn't.
Yennefer, well,
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
Yeah, where's Dandelion?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of
Shite
bombs.
storm.
Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Okay. What do we got here? Oh,
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the fruit of the... Aha!
What is it?
A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
that's awful.
That really is.
It's awful. Come on, interact with the loot.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
That I don't know that I ever found that before. That's
really?
his damn name.
Yeah.
Of course, I always hated Dandelion. But...
Yeah, I can't stand him.
Well, not him as a person, or as a character,
you mean
just the name
well,
Dandelion.
the character annoys the shit out of me.
Really?
Yes.
I think he's funny. He's a complete bumbling idiot.
Yeah.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
How do you figure, Zoltan?
Yeah.
It's his planner.
That's rich Dandelion and planning.
Dandelion and planning. Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance.
I wrote it in code, but I forgot the cipher.
Yes.
Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
This is Dandelion we're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean...
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Should you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Because it's bookkeeping?
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Read Dandelion's planner. Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humorous blue. It's awful. I can't read it. I'm glad that the game just considers me having read it.
Yes, thank goodness.
Yeah. There we go. So I've got 4 women to talk to. So, SleepyFrau, since you're here.
Yes.
Actually, she was probably talked to Zoltan first.
I would think so,
Since he's on,
right
on the
there.
list and right here. Okay.
Still here? Looking for something?
That doesn't make any
Just
sense.
checking to see that
No.
everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Oh.
Okay, ask about
This'll-
everybody.
Yeah, of course, because that's what we do.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Oh.
Molly,
Yeah, it's bad.
keeps things
It is
tidy for
bad.
the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're out.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. Well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
Had
Strange.
them wearing
huh?
mummers' costumes. Took to calling them Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
You didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
And pulled out the riding crop, too, on the shirt.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
Oh,
Threw
that's
flower pots
awful.
at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
This is funny.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility.
Midget tossing, all right.
Never suspected he'd be so high.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra,
I don't know
her
what
dad happened to be the
Guihir is
Nilfgaardian
either.
ambassador.
Yes.
Uh,
You know him?
Leave.
Wouldn't say
yeah, you're
that.
probably right.
Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
Oh, I remember that.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
Well, then one it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Yeah.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool.
That's not even a good rhyme.
Well,
No.
seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
All right, thank you, Zoltan.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Okay, so who you want to go to first, SleepyFrau? There's the
let's
list.
go to that last one.
Rosa von Artra.
Yeah.
Done. All right. Onward we go. See, I knew there was a back door. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. There's apparently a... How did the right click get there? I'm confused. I was like, there's apparently a custom marker on the map. Don't remember putting one down, but... I'd really like it if the game would get off of the whole green toxicity shit.
Yeah, it's a little old.
Yeah. I can get rid of it by meditating, but I think it gets rid of it when I meditate, but again, I don't think you actually move any faster on Roach if you can't gallop, so it doesn't make much sense. Alright, here we go.
Catch it? No, no. Driving and slip. What do you want?
I'm the new swordplay instructor.
Rosa Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Yeah, they don't let you in otherwise.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
I think I'm
Miss Rosa's
good.
got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a
Gripping
wooden
a
one.
sword, is that what you
Take
call
care
it?
to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
Well, lead the way, dumbass.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Good to start with. I must know your worth.
Okay. I don't know if you're going to like this. Okay, she's apparently a boss character, so Whirl doesn't work very well against her.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
Hey, what
I'm
can
not
I
actually
say?
your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Your guards are idiots. That's how I got in. Alright, so what, a Witcher or just say guards let me in?
I'd go for a Witcher.
Yeah.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A Witcher? That's splendid. I always
choice,
wanted to
babe.
meet a
Thank
Witcher.
you.
This is so exciting.
Alright. Yeah, very.
incredibly, but we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind.
That
He
doesn't
mostly
surprise
played
me.
his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Maybe he wasn't, but you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our
Yeah.
expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Really? Alright. Hey now.
What?
It
Lost
didn't
your
let me
nerve?
didn't let me block.
Stop flaunting and fight! Damn it! Well,
Yeah, there we
if
go.
you're not
Done.
an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Woo.
What kind of private lessons we talking about?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Ah,
You asked
damn,
about
twins!
my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or
Damn
south
it,
of the
twins!
Yoruba.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you
They even
shut
got
your
the same
catty mouth
hairdo.
for a moment,
Yeah,
dear
you'd
little
think they'd-
sister, I could explain.
Yeah,
Edna
at least do
sent
their makeup
Dandelion some
differently.
love
Yeah.
letters.
Damn.
She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
I'm waiting for one of them to just say neener, neener, neener.
Yeah, I know.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
Why is
We've
this?
picked up a few things.
Yeah.
What?
What would you like to know?
But way to
Why
change
are
the
these-
subject.
Yeah. I just don't.
Changing
Yeah,
subjects.
that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf.
Again, I just keep hearing neener, neener, neener.
Yeah.
Pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric
exactly.
old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Okay.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking
Wow,
about
she
it.
is.
Your face will be red
Yeah.
when I scratch your eyes
Incessant.
out.
Yeah, it's probably time for
Been
me
a
to get out
pleasure,
of here.
but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
That sounded like broken English.
Yes.
Maybe the future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
And there she goes again. Must be something about the mutations that give Witchers like uber pheromones. Because
That
apparently
must,
all women
yeah,
just
'cause
fall
they're
all
all
over
over
him.
Yeah, for the first, at least the first game, people kept talking about how ugly he was. So yeah.
Alright, level 69.
Woohoo!
Everyone's favorite number.
Mm-hmm.
New quest, fencing lessons, huh? Alright, tomorrow, huh? Go tomorrow. Okay. God bless. Ah! Takes so long to get out of there. Alright, who should we go to next, babe?
Let's see. Let's go for Molly.
Okay. Could be a bit of a walk. Oh, no, it's not. Wow. That was fast. Oh!
Ow.
I guess the game does. I should have caught on fire rather than
Yeah,
just
it's not
blood
started
spurting everywhere.
bleeding.
Yeah.
This Baronet's Lavalettes villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Kind of
Out
killed
of the
her
way.
son.
Baroness is right now. Be gone.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh God, which yeah, I think I based it on the first time I played the game, and yes, I did end up
Greetings,
killing
Witcher.
him.
Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Doesn't
Geralt
look
of
old
Rivia,
enough to have like a
slayer of
20-year-old son.
monsters. And my son.
No.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for
A way
someone.
to just
There's
ignore the
no one here
lady.
who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival
I
skills
don't know why
than
I
that.
like this guy, but I do.
Looking for a
Yeah.
girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
She got fired.
Baroness fired her.
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
Uh-huh.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
Yeah.
Cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
Okay. Somebody's
All right,
snoring.
so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Sure. Why not?
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
But that's not Roach.
No. What?
Oh well. Right then, off we go. Loading. Loading. Spinny snake in the bottom corner.
Yes.
Ah,
Yay.
yay.
We've arrived.
Yes, I see that.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian.
Nimrod? Why would you name the horse
Surprised he didn't salute you,
Nimrod?
General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure blood retainer.
I don't see any
Gallop
difference
steed.
between
Yeah,
the two
it's
of
the
them.
same to me.
Headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zericania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zericanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men.
That ain't
Must
saying
say,
much.
I'm curious how you manage in the Saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest
Already
saddle,
got a good sound.
made in
Yeah.
Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
It's lovely, I'm sure, but
Nah, I have to. You know I have to.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Which one, babe?
let's see. How about Nimrod?
Nimrod. Alright, I'll take the Nimrod. The dumb one.
I'll ride Nemrod. Pit a Nilfgaardian stallion against a Nilfgaardian general.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zericanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Again, this is going to be another long one, but that's alright.
Riders, ready!
Okay.
Don't spare the horse!
Nothing hurts his name.
Let's go!
I gotta remember this is not Roach, who
Yeah.
has nearly unlimited stamina. And the other thing is, it looks like it seems like the computer has what's called rubber band AI, which means you can never
Never get
too
terribly
far
ahead,
behind
yeah.
and never terribly far ahead either.
Yeah.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
I'm glad you do. He's got such a weird
It
accent.
is very strange.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
I'm way ahead of you, buddy.
Yeah.
And I just won. Thank you.
Slow now.
The Roach I chose put in a nice run.
The Roach.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
Woohoo!
Ah, look. Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
Molly.
The woman formerly known as Molly.
Damn.
There she stands.
The artist
memory, do
formerly
you?
known as
Thanks.
Prince.
I should
Or
be here
the
for a
former
time.
artist.
Find
Never
me if
mind.
you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Alright, might as well finish this one out.
Yeah.
Hey, Molly. Lady.
Lady.
Hey, lady.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Which one should I do, babe?
One
or two?
One.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all
That's
about
true.
the
He wouldn't be
adventures.
here if not for
True.
Dandelion.
The battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be.
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but
Latard.
balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetykins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Oh, it's painful.
Yeah, which one? One or two?
Two.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles.
The
He'd
wine
sing
with the
me
bubbles.
arias. But I've not seen him since.
Okay, I guess I have to
You have
do
to tell
one.
her.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you can see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request.
Okay.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see
Etchings?
them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to
What he
anyone he
painted.
can.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Alright. Alright, might as well run back with General Voorhees. Yeah, like Jason
Yes.
Voorhees. Where is the son of Biscuit? Is that him all the way? Yeah, that's him all the way over there. Excuse me, Miss Molly. Oh, come on. Really? There. Much easier than having to climb up the
Oh,
other
yeah.
side.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yes, we shall.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Alright. And... come on. Well, that ought to do it for this episode. So we got 2 of the, 5 down?
Yeah.
So, when we come back, we shall do the rest. If the game ever loads. There we go. Still, why didn't I take
hours later?
That's right. A few hours later. Okay, what? It's great that you gave us the wide shot, but another loading screen?
Good grief.
And it's not like I'm on a slow computer here.
No.
Oh, there we go.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Yeah. That's like the guy. There's clear that there's respect between the two of you, you know? Alright, well, time to save and split this video.